एंड फ्रेंड्स वर्ल्ड टीवी पे आप सबका स्वागत। मैं आपका अपना वरुण तिवारी। आज हमारे साथ है कुछ स्पेशल। यस, व्हाट स्पेशल इन दिस? वी हैव ब्राउन बॉस babes. Yes. So in the studio we want to welcome Vithyaa. Vithyaa, welcome to the studio, and Suk, welcome. एक बार फिर से हम आज बात करेंगे विद्या से, जो ब्राउन बॉस बेब्स, क्या है ये ब्राउन बॉस बेब्स? So please tell us something about brown boss babes first, and then we can go on a next coming project.
Yes, okay, so Brown Boss Babes is, yes, the name is very sexy, sassy, beautiful, and also achieving and dominating. So the whole reason for Brown Boss Babes is about connecting South Asian women in Australia together, not just for the business minded, but for social connections, personal development, and business development. Yeah.
That's really good, and we want to congratulate you. You're doing very well, and as Suk is telling me, what you are doing at present, you're doing some award night for the women's empowerment. Yeah.
Yes. So this is like 7 years in the making. It was founded 7 years ago, and now we are finally hosting an inaugural event, which is the South Asian Women in Business Awards, recognizing over 18 industries across Australia, from fashion to tech to STEM to professional services. All the industries in Australia, we've basically got so many nominations in, and we've narrowed it down to only, I think, about 30 finalists, and only 18 people are actually going to walk away with a trophy on the night.
So what made you start SAWBA?
So SAWBA is basically something I've never seen in the entire world. So we wanted to create a space for South Asian women to come together and basically celebrate the achievements in business, because a lot of women, you know, they put themselves up for awards and then, you know, they lose out, and whether that be to a man or like another woman of another ethnicity, but that also then disheartens them from doing it again. So that's when we want to be able to show, look, these South Asian women are actually doing really, really well. And the reason why Brown Boss Babes was created was to create a space and a table for everyone. And in doing that, like, we've now impacted over like 5,000 women. On our socials, we've got like about 5,000 women to 6,000 women now following us. And that just keeps increasing. And that's just not in Sydney or Melbourne, that's just across Australia, which is amazing, because a lot of women are now migrating over here with their families or their children, and now they want to be able to create a life for themselves. That's something that they want to do, rather than going, hey, you need to be an engineer to be successful, or a doctor, or a lawyer. Like, there are so many unconventional pathways that still can bring success for you.
And what's the fire?
Oh, yes, what the fire? I am a fire investigator by trade. 10 years I've been in the industry, a very white, male-dominated industry in Australia. What happened was, I was working at a company for the last 10 years, and I would say I outgrew them. So I ended up launching my own forensics company, and I didn't realize, you know, that no one really understands forensics. Like, people would ask me when I would say I'm a fire investigator, so what do you do? And so that's when I started, you know, putting out more content. So the social media brand is What the Fire behind my business. It's catchy. Yeah. It's a bit, you know, the acronym is a bit how you go.
WTF. I'm like, what? WTF, what is it? And it is What the Fire.
Yes.
Right?
What the fire?
Yeah.
Yes, so basically what we're doing through What the Fire is educating the general public, our clients, of course, potential clients, about what fire investigation is, what a fire science, and all the myths and tricks within the forensic science field, which is so many. It's not like CSI at all. Yeah.
That's really good. Now we'll come to your, on 7th June, you're giving a lot of awards. So what's the excitement coming up? It's the 7th year. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
So what's up behind? You're giving the awards to the community leaders, which are doing very, very well. So what's next? Any upcoming projects? What's the plannings?
So we do have so after the awards, we have our next highlight event is going to be a big bad party. So we've got female South Asian DJs coming in, and we're celebrating our end of year event by hosting a big party featuring only female South Asian DJs, because the DJ space is very male dominated. You've only got a few female South Asians out there, or just a few female DJs now. So we wanted to celebrate female South Asian DJs that are doing amazing work and just hold a massive party so women can dance, and obviously men are invited too, and just have a good time and celebrate 7 years of Brown Boss Babes.
That's really beautiful, and we have a event. We are doing one program that is known as the TFA, Talent Factory Australia. So we love to promote your talent in that. Anytime, I always say AAA, AAA. Anytime, anywhere, anything. If
Wow,
we can
it's
help
like the
you.
battery and energy. Yeah, AAA. I love
yeah.
that.
So anytime, anywhere, anything, we can do as something for you. Please welcome.
I feel like in the US they call AAA when they need help for their cars, so I think I love this.
And this is made by me.
Love
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
And on that note, I want to, talk more about, say when we say startups, mainly, right? People go into convenient businesses like food, fashion, and Bollywood because it's very easy. Why I say that is because, especially I would say the Asian communities, right? Like we go to our own respective countries, we buy a lot of textiles or jewelry. If it sells, good. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to wear it or gift it to my friends. It's easy business, but business is not that, right? Because when we talk about startups are the economy or backbone of any country, and it's $1 trillion industry. We're missing huge potential. So what is your take on that? And I know SAWBA and Brown Boss Babes is actually focusing more on bringing people, giving them that playground to get into core business.
So in the startup landscape, I think a lot of what we've heard from women in our community is they're scared. They're scared of taking the plunge, and then their husband or their partner or their family then shoots them down, going, this is not going to work. And a lot of people don't realize there is a lot of hustle and confidence that you need to get your startup up and running, and then continue running till you you figure out if you're going to bootstrap it or you're going to ask for investment from external sources. Like all of those things are hurdles for a lot of women because a lot of them are just really scared. They have imposter syndrome. Like they have the skills, they have the ability to do it, but they're just scared to take that leap. And obviously in the startup space, a lot of people are working full time for someone else, and you need to put in time. And if you don't have enough time, you can't actually get your business off the ground. I always tell people to time block if you've got deadlines and everything. Like you put your time together, you look at your calendar, you figure out, yes, I'm working like 9 to 5 on this date, but when I come home after I have some dinner, I'm going to work on this part of my business. And that's what I always tell people to do. So we're now starting to see a lot more women in startup spaces. We've got a few finalists in the startup, like they were in that startup phase, they were bootstrapping their businesses, and now, they've got external investment, which now their businesses are doing really well. And now we get to recognize them at the awards.
That's really good. That's really good. Before going, I want to ask you the last question. How you mean just say ki in something, how you will live the life?
What do you mean?
If you want to say something, किस तरीके से जिंदगी को जीना चाहिए? How you can live the life?
What is the way of living life? What is your message to people?
Ah.
Why I'm asking you this question mainly is because you have a son who's 2.5 years old, and you are working full time, you're doing things for the community, and you're having fun. Because people normally what happens is, we are tired, we don't have time. No, what keeps you going? How should people live their life?
What keeps me going? My son. I draw a lot of strength from my son and the people around me. I am grateful to have always been outspoken. So I always tell people to be outspoken because that's how I got to where I am today. I was very outspoken, confident, despite, all the setbacks and everything and the negativity around me, around doing a lot of the things I've done. But I always say be outspoken, be confident, and follow your gut.
That's beautiful. Keep rocking. And best wishes for your 7th June, and after then please come to our Tiyana Mela.
Yes, so that is on 15th of June. Please don't miss this date. Mark your calendars. We're going to have amazing fun the whole day in Stanhope Garden Leisure Center. We have the amazing Satinder Satiji coming here just for you all. So we're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of dancing. And will you be in your Punjabi suit as well?
I will hopefully be able to.
Yeah. See you guys. मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. नमस्कार.
Australia's first Indian magazine to have a national reach. Indus Age is the largest circulated South Asian magazine in Australia with 5 simultaneous editions. 55,000 copies printed monthly. 220,000 readers. Largest network of clients. Undisputed leader in community news. Indus Age is circulated in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth to over 525 outlets. Grab your copy now to get the latest on the community, news from India, Bollywood, music and much more. For more info, log on to www.indusage.com.au.